Hey guys, Red Shadow 508 here. Oh my god. That was, it's an exciting day. Well, it was an exciting yesterday, I should say, but I had something else, as you guys may be able to see up on the channel. I had something else to focus on yesterday. It was actually 2 days ago, technically, that it was announced. Well, if you can't guess by me playing some Darksiders 2 here for this video, it's Darksiders 3 announcement. It's finally happened. You know, Release the Fury, whatever its subtitle is going to be, Darksiders 3 has officially been announced. Oh, I'm excited. And I was actually more or less just go around and grind a little bit during this video. I wasn't actually going to play some story stuff. But no, yeah, it's finally happened. Darksiders 3 has been announced. Gunfire Games is making it THQ Nordic. It's a heck of a day. And so basically I wanted to make this video just to talk about some of the things, what we saw from the IGN first, and what's involved with this game, what we know so far, what my speculations are personally, as well as, something else I just really sort of wanted to touch on. So first off, we know the game is, right now, the only, as you may know, the previous Darksiders games have all had a sort of subtitle. Not their main title, like, Darksiders 1, as we call it, or Darksiders 2. Darksiders 1 was originally called Darksiders Wrath of War, but it's just sort of shortened to Darksiders, but it's still referred to in some places on the internet as Wrath of War. I'll never forget those two buttons together on this one. I'll actually go over here. But yeah, and then Death Rides is the undertitle for Darksiders 2, as we're playing right now. So whether it's Release the Fury, it's going to be Fury Awakens, or whatever like that. We're going to be playing as Fury, obviously, if that wasn't obvious enough yet. Rider of the Black Horse. I think I might have mixed them up in that original video that I have. Like, I have a music video, a little slideshow music video, which back when Darksiders 1 was new, it was literally just a compilation of images, concept arts, and the comic book images and stuff. Basically everything we, to show people what the other horsemen were conceptualized as for a comic book. I do not remember how to play this game. I've been playing for a three-dodge system. But yeah, so we're going to be playing as Fury. The original hope, I know, by a lot of us fans, is that the end hope was that after several Darksiders games, we would get a Darksiders game where we would literally be playing as all of the horsemen simultaneously in cooperative multiplayer, or single player, just was able to select through all the 4 horsemen. And to be honest, Visual Games said they absolutely adored the idea of that, because they're big RPG fans and everything, and they thought that was something really cool that they could possibly strive towards, depending on what the future held for them. Obviously, a lot of things have changed over the years, from the splitting of THQ to now THQ Nordic, or Nordic Games being redone THQ Nordic. Just a lot of big changes around. Now there is a page of the Book of the Dead around here. I believe I actually already collected pretty much all the ones I can. Yeah, we're using Gorewoods. We're using Gorewoods Mall right now. But yeah, so, oh yeah, I can't get that one because I don't have Death Grip yet. Oh, my inventory's full. That's something I'll have to look at in a little bit. But yeah, no. Basically, obviously that idea is no longer a reality. We're getting another single-player adventure, which it's open world style, similar to this game, where you're not railroaded all the time. There's a lot of world to explore and everything. I know there were some leaks. I'm not really going to be looking into those. At least I'm going to try and shelter myself as much as possible. If I hear that it's really something that I might want to talk about, I may look into them just so I can make something else like this, where I can talk about, what the leaks involve and stuff. But basically, yeah. So we're playing as Fury. We know we're going to be hunting down the 7 deadly sins, and this is for the council. So, obviously, like as we know from Darksiders 1, this is where I say massive spoiler warnings for Darksiders 1 and 2. As we know from the first game, the council betrayed war. And they sort of used him. They basically used him as a scapegoat for Azrael's betrayal, because the laws dictated that they technically couldn't do anything. Like their laws of balance dictated that they couldn't do anything. They couldn't interfere. So war was chosen as the scapegoat to hold the blame as well as, fix the problems, which he did. But he obviously, he was brought to the Tree of Knowledge in Eden and gained some enlightenment, learned a lot of stuff, and basically ended up handling the Destroyer, one of Lucifer's main minions, which is another common misconception. This Destroyer was not the big baddie of hell. He was one of his minions. As they say, the Prince of Darkness is the big baddie, which, Lucifer, who's also in Secret Scene at the end of Darksiders 2. I guess to a point, well, obviously, as we all know, Death is professing his brother's innocence, because Death was more or less the leader of the Horsemen, and he believes in his brother more. As to what the personalities of Fury and Strife say about that, the fact that they do follow Death, and they did trust Death. We don't really know too much about Fury, so, that's left up to what we're going to learn in the next game. Yes, the limb is gone from here, so I've already done that collectible. But yeah, so we learn, obviously, a certain amount in this game. I guess Death probably didn't know about the Council's betrayal at this point. I remember. It's been a good while since I've played this game. Hence why I'm sort of playing again through now. I'm hoping to sort of get back into it. I haven't actually completed the Deathinitive version. Only completed the initial one. I bought this game and then didn't actually... I got torn away from it by some other games. But yeah. So, we have another game that's sort of taken place during that same time period as around this game, where War is currently imprisoned by the Council, and we have stuff to do because, the entire world's a mess after the apocalypse. And so we're going to be playing as Fury, and we're going to hunt down the 7 deadly sins, which I assume were 7 beings of, I guess, also judgment in some senses, that were probably imprisoned by the Pact, in some way, shape, or form. But they're just dominions of hell that really needed to be stopped on Earth. I was a little bit confused by it, because I'm like, okay, if Fury's going to Earth to hunt down these people, why wasn't she also sent to handle the Destroyer? But then again, possible plot development, maybe she does also get sent to do that. But anyway, the main thing I actually want to talk about was, now we know where 3 of the Horsemen were during this whole snafu, when War was in prison. There's 1 Horseman unaccounted for, and it's one horseman that they've actually, it's the horseman they've dropped the most hints about throughout the games that I've sort of picked up on. And the reason you can see that they've dropped hints is because, well, these pistols. This is Redemption, and I believe it's Mercy in the first game. These are Strife's pistols. Now, the sort of connections between these two pistols is not just Strife. In the first Darksiders, you're given Mercy is given to War after you defeat the Stygian, and it's given to him by a maker, Ulthane of the Black Hammer. So that's sort of connection already there. Here, I'm actually just should go check over here. Yeah, that's a connection right there, sort of. You got a maker giving you mercy. Okay, well, you know, somehow he got in possession. I don't remember how to swim. Somehow he got in, it came into Ulthane's possession. We didn't question it too much. But then again, in this game, Death has... Okay, so we got pretty much... I guess we've gotten all the collectibles in this place, so we're actually just going to have a little quick travel back, because there's not much around here to farm. There's more to farm over here. So we're going to go to the fjord. The fjord, Hinga-Danga Hergen, happy Ferguson Day. But yes, in the second game, you're given redemption by, I think it's Aya, and her brother Valith, are in possession of Redemption, Strife's other pistol. So this is where we can sort of start drawing the connections, because they do talk about Ulthane the Black Hammer in this game. I believe it's an optional dialogue, actually. That it's Karn. That's his name. I was going to say Pop, and I was going I couldn't remember his actual name. But yeah, it's Karn. He talks about, like, Ulthane the Black Hammer and that, how before Corruption had a strong hold on this world, escaped this world. So that's something we sort of get keyed into, that Ulthane was here before Corruption took hold, so possibly once the seals were broken, or before the seals were broken, he left this place, and headed to Earth. It's probably after the seals were broken, because I imagine that's when Corruption started to ravage all of creation. And so Ulthane left the Maker's world for Earth. Okay. They're both Makers. They were both in possession of one of Strife's pistols. Does that mean Strife was in the world of the Maker shortly after Corruption, or sorry, shortly after the seals were broken? Is that why? Was he here and he for some reason lost or left his pistols with the Makers? Yeah, was he here at all, or, you know, what happened? I think it strongly implies that he was here. However, that, again, this is all speculation at this point. Just know that both the Makers were in possession of two of his primary arms, as we're led to believe. But the questions are, if he was here, why was he here? If he was here, why is he not here anymore? Because, you know, obviously at this point, as I'm here at Death, Strife's nowhere to be found. I'm pretty sure we would have crossed paths with him if he was, oh, what does this have on it? Fire damage. No, I do not care about you. I do not need to hold on to you for possessed weapons. But yeah, so, if he was here, why was he here? What was he doing? Why were his pistols here? Or why did he leave his pistols here? And why did he leave? Like, what happened? It sort of leaves a little bit of a mystery around Strife, which I find very intriguing. And I don't know if these were clues that were actually specifically dropped for the Like on Fire games. You know, I may be reading a bit too much into it, that's possible, but my brain sort of turned on like that with games that exist, like, Borderlands and Battleborn that did all these really tricky little Easter eggs with little codes for us to figure out and stuff. So my brain is sort of lately in that kind of state of thought. Can I trigger this? I can indeed, but I doubt I can get up over there. Correct? Or is this take your... yes, I can get up over here. Anyway, yeah, that's just sort of, it would be interesting if that was a little mystery and they were leaving hints for us, and it just makes me think that, it makes me be like, I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for hints about Strife, when Release of the Fury comes out. And I think it would be for any other members. Health on execute. I do health on crit though, don't I? There's health per kill there. Well, we'll pick you up. We'll hold on to you. But yeah, it just it leads me to believe that there may be something like there may be something else going on in the background here. There's already a lot of people playing a very, very large game, playing a very intricate and large game over all of creation. There's more to the Shard Council than meets the eye, we know that. Maybe it's not just balance, maybe there's something more about it. Maybe it is about control, maybe it's about power, maybe it's not just about balance. They just preach that virtue to try and get people on their side. I don't know. There's a lot we're going to learn in 2008 when the game comes out, or when it's slated to be out. I hope it could change. Wouldn't be too broken up. I've waited this long for the game to be announced. So, you know, I'm really not too broken up. It takes a little while longer. I know it's going to be a good one. Again, I'm really excited for it. Super excited for it. Can't wait to play as Fury. And I hope that at some point in the future, we will get to that where we're playing with all four on one screen, because I would love to get my friends in on these games. Some of my favorite video games of all time, Darksiders 1 being close to, if not my favorite game of all time. So, any of you out there, thank you very much for watching. If you're into this kind of stuff, you know, leave me comments down below. I would love to chat with you guys about what you think about Strife, what the possibilities are. Again, I want to stress, this is all fan theory based off of very, very spaced out jigsaw pieces that do not even come close to making up a full puzzle. So it's little bits and pieces. Take this for what it's worth. It's not meant to be taken inherently seriously. It's not meant to be taken as fact. The only thing that's fact is that we know two makers both ended up with Strife's pistol. For all we know, that could be coincidence. That's just how they wrote it. Yeah, so tell me what you guys think about that fan theory. If you have any of your own, please let's bounce them around down in the comment sections, and you know, keep your eyes out for any little tips and tidbits that might give us some hints about you know, other Darksiders games in the future, even if there's, you know, anything. Yeah, basically for 3, you know, going forwards to 4 possibly, hopefully. I'm really you know, I have a feeling the game's going to do well. I really just, you know, hope it pulls down the kind of numbers that they want and that we get another game. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.